Take me into the beautiful. Won't you take me back again? With the love unexplainable, come and fill up this dry land. Let it open our eyes to see how a world we've never seen. Let it open our hearts up to feel you inside of us. You hear inside of me. Take me to the beautiful, where the rivers flow, where the love that never ends. Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful. Oh, la 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 la. Take me to the beautiful, where the faces glow, where the light that never dims. Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful. Oh, come on and take me again. Take me into the mystery, gently lift me with your grace. Make the chaos a chorus, with yourself come fill this place. Cover me with your mercy, come and cover me with love. Cover me so that all might see that it's you, not me, it is you that I'm singing of. Take me to the beautiful, where the rivers flow, where the love that never ends. Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful. Oh, la 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 la. Take me to the beautiful, where the faces glow, where the light that never dims. Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful. Oh, come on and take me again. A love that's brighter than diamonds when I'm with you. A love that always invites us to be with you. Your love is brighter than diamonds. Now I'm with you. Take me to the beautiful, where the rivers flow, where the love that never ends. Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful. Oh, la 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 la. Take me to the beautiful, where the faces glow, where the light that never dims. Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful. Come on and take me again.
Here's the rug. We did 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just sewed 2 pieces together. Here's the seam line. Here. Here's the seam line. Okay, I'm going to show you how to sew the next 2 together. You take each section and push it back. Push it together. If you ever wanted to take it apart, you would just undo the knot. Okay. But it's permanent once you put the backing on. So what I do is kind of even it up as much as you can. And then you select a nice starter point here. get 2. And then tie a knot. Together. Like that. Alright, now we're going to flip it over. Get in close. I'm just going to take each part of each piece, going down through here. Here's the seam. So I'm going to take one nice long piece from one side and find a compatible one on the other side. Alright, so I got one of each. And then I start making my stitch. I'm going to tie it twice. I'm going to get another. Here's one, and here's one. Push it together. Okay, and I just continue to do that. Make them as close as you can as you go. And if you see any that's fallen through, just pull those up. See how you kind of like stitch that together? One on each side. Okay, we have our 2 pieces here. This is 4 sections. I had 4 students that worked on one of these apiece. When one student would finish theirs quicker than the other students, then I had that student help another student, and then eventually I had 3 students that had finished, and then they jumped in and helped the last student do theirs. And so these 4 pieces, 2 become 1, and then 2 become 1 again. So okay, now we're gonna start sewing ours together and make one large rug. So what we have is our pieces sewn together. We're gonna begin again, just like we did before. So we'll take these 2 large pieces and we'll push them together just like so, and in a minute we'll have one large rug. Okay, I'm just about through with my 2 places that I grab on each rug. One on this side of the rug and one on this side. And so what I do in doing that is I tie them together, and they'll be together. There's nothing that'll take them apart. I tie a knot once, and then I also tie a knot twice. So I've got all this done right here. All of this is done. Even though we've got different colors going on and the children grab different colors, it's mingled through this whole thing. So I just keep going. If I lose my place, I just go in there and find a good spot to begin again. Take on each side. And I'm getting really fast at this. When I get down to the end, and then I start seeing a good place to finish. This is a lot of fun. Okay. See some of the really exciting pieces we did. See how pretty that is? It's really nice. Okay. Kind of getting down to the end, like here's the end, but I'm still not done. Still got to keep going. Okay, this is not even, so we don't want to do that. So it's better to get the place where it's more even. So if I need to skip through, see these 2 places are even. See when I actually tie it, it's even. Okay, we're kind of to the corner now. We're getting to the corner, so we want to get a good spot at the corner. Here's a nice one. Here's a nice one. Alright, so we'll go ahead, tie those up. We need one more good one. I'll take that one and this one. I think that's going to secure it good on the corners. Okay, looks like we're done. So just take a good full view of the whole thing. This was 4 pieces. Okay, so now we are at the stage where we can add our backing. So we've completed the rag rug, and I've turned it face down, and these are the layers that I've added to the back. I taped it all the way through from all edges, in the center, everywhere. I put this type of tape on it, just real cheap, and get it at Lowe's. I covered it to keep any of these from pulling through, and then the next layer is your foam backing that you can buy from a hardware store. I got it, it's probably 1/4 of an inch or something around in there, and so I put that on the top. I just laid it down on there, and then the very final layer is like a burlap, and I bought it, I think it was at a Hobby Lobby. So what I decided to do was get some heavy-duty cord, and I got a needle, and this needle is a Susan Bates finishing needle. And so I threaded the cord, and then I started to sew, and so I'll show you a few stitches that I'll have here. Just stitching a little bit as I go. Stitch there, and then I stitch up through the foam, push it, and then I push in through, easily through the burlap. So once we get all of that stitching done, do a few of these till we complete it. We're almost, and give yourself lots and lots of thread because you want to go all the way to the end. Almost there. Got a couple of stitches to go, and I just go through the edge of the mesh. Try to find a good spot that I know will secure it real well. And then I go through the last little bit of foam, and the last, probably my last stitch. And then I'll want to attach it to this last cord. And I'll probably reinforce these cords together with some Gorilla Glue just to make sure my knots are good and strong. Now this is not something that you could wash in a wash machine, but it'll be a really nice decorative rug. Let's turn it over. Nice rug. Just cut any edges you have and you're ready to go.